Alright, hello, welcome to the Shark Stream. It's me, it's Gage, how are you? Sorry about that. Cass's theme just does something to me. I just gotta take a bit, you know? Yeah, what's up? No, I didn't. I heard you. Natalie's here on the other side of the room. I was getting my stream started. Yeah, you asked me just as I had lowered down the music. You gotta give me a little grace here. Okay. I might. I'm gonna think about it. Wait, which Burback video? The Spy Kids one? What'd they say about... Oh, God, yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna... Okay, look. I'm gonna get to that. I do have stuff that... Game news happened. Game things are happening, everybody. Can you believe it? There was a Nintendo Direct today. They showed off more Metroid Prime 4. Hi, I'm Gage. Welcome to Shark Stream. We're playing Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers today. They showed off Metroid Prime 4. Can you believe that? I'm so excited. I'm really excited for that. There was like, I don't think there was a single other thing on that Direct that I was particularly excited for. I mean, I never played Tomodachi Life 1. That wasn't really in my wheelhouse. I've seen friends of mine do some incredible things with it. But like, I never played it. So no, not really. I had like a R2-D2 Tamagotchi that like died and kept beeping at me, and it gave me nightmares. What was I talking about? But yeah, Metroid Prime 4, it's looking really good. I always really like how the Metroid Prime series always kind of taps in more to like spiritual, almost spiritual stuff. Like it's almost a little bit more fantasy than sci-fi than the regular Metroid series. And it does look like Metroid Prime 4 is going to be continuing that trend. So yeah, I'm excited about that. We also got a Tails tube today. There's a new Sonic the Hedgehog Tails tube where he interviews the mysterious Professor Victoria, who we saw like 2 years ago or something in a lineup of like Sonic human characters in the Sonic world, and who has just been radio silence ever since then, except for like a couple little hints at her here and there, and now she's just there. She's just there now. But the current running theory, of course, is that she is Eggman's cousin, Maria Robotnik's sister, that was born after she had already been on the Ark for some time. But yeah. What? Annalie's saying something. I think she's doing like text-to-speech. I think we're wiping a third time in this raid. Enjoy your third wipe! I haven't done the raids yet. I haven't done the new raids yet, but Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers did get hit with a graphical update as of this most recent patch. So we're going to see some real pretty stuff. I'm excited. What else happened today? Ooh, Evanescence released their new single for the Devil May Cry anime. I am just in awe at how well they are like nailing sort of like the musical aesthetic of Devil May Cry. Like, first they're just like, oh yeah, here's the OP. It's Rollin' by Limp Bizkit. And also, hey, we've got a brand new Evanescence track. And it's a good fucking track. And the Rabbit Man in that game, in that series he's hot. I like him. He seems like he's going to do war crimes. Fun. But yeah, so that was all pretty good. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm pretty excited to watch the Devil May Cry show. I'm pretty excited about Metroid Prime 4. We're getting the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct next week. So we're gonna see how that shapes out. Yeah, I mean, like, we got a Tomodachi Life, we got a Patapon remaster, we got a fucking Rhythm Heaven. No Professor Layton, though. Which is only, of course, going to fuel Natalie's demands for me to play the Professor Layton games. She keeps asking me. And I will, but it's just like, I get it. She can hear everything I'm saying. She might not be paying attention, though. She might be paying attention to TikToks. What? Oh, she's flipping me off. Never mind. Oh, boy. I wonder, is a fucking Professor Layton. Curious Village in HD. Okay. Diabolical Box in HD. Unwound Future in HD. Layton's Mystery Journey. Layton Brothers Mystery. Yeah, so those like available. Like, I could get those. Maybe one day. Maybe someday. We got a bit of a late start. Let's go ahead and just kind of get into the game. Where the fuck is my controller? Here it is. I got it. I got it. We're good. We're good. Let's, go ahead and get in here. Alright. So let's see. What were we up to? Oh, we gotta visit the normal heroes. It's over this way. Hold on. Oh, everyone's still down by the lake. Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. Also, we can summon mounts while running now. So that's exciting. A lot of small, neat little updates in this one. I can repair shit while I'm doing a New Game Plus run now. I don't know why that wasn't able to do that before. If only I hadn't been caught. If it is indeed the Umoran army, we may soon have to contend with Ranjit again, which may prove problematic even for you. Nah, I'd win. Ranjit a bitch, I could kick his ass. With our enemies fast approaching, time is of the essence. We must needs accomplish our mission with all possible haste. Of the two remaining bearers of the relics, the new Mo are the nearer. We shall seek them out next. 3 wipes in 12 minutes. Goddamn. Best of luck to you. Among the Fey folk, they bear the distinction of having abided in these lands since before the flood. They are also the friendliest to men, and have served me faithfully whensoever I have called upon them. Indeed, they are the source of much of the knowledge I have acquired in my time here. The path leadeth past my dwellings. Let us away. Yeah, sure, man. Let's go. God, I feel like I've talked about this before. I do love the look of the light blighted lands and just like the way that the sky looks in areas where you have not brought back the night yet. I was like, look at that. That looks unnatural. That looks wrong. This isn't daylight. This is like almost like oppressive, you know? Past yonder cliff lieth Pla Eni, home of the new Mo. The others have gone ahead to scout the way. Come, let us follow. Okay. Insta-killer bee. Gotta go up. We need mad ups. If the path striketh thee as precipitous, 'tis because it was once a mountain trail. For where the lake now lieth, there was a valley, in whose midst thrived the city of Verbert. 'Twas only when the Froth came, in the wake of the flood, that the settlement was drowned. We stand now upon its former outskirts, grazing lands where shepherds once tended their flocks. Though one cannot help but feel a pang of loss when faced with such a spectacle, one can scarcely blame the Fey folk for so altering the land. The blame for that lieth rightly with the Light, a force terrible enough to bring an entire civilization to its knees, an entire world. That it should have been allowed to rise up unchecked is the greater regret. Yet, in spite of all the tragedy which surroundeth me, full glad am I for the chance to be here. 'Twas these hands which brought together the warriors of darkness and Minfilia, lest thou forget. Therefore, even were there no 8th umbral calamity to forestall, it seemeth only right that I strive to deliver the first from its doom. Only right, I say, though such words ill convey the strength of my resolve. In truth, I can no more ignore the plight of this world than I can choose to stop breathing, and thus do I labor for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. The coming struggle promiseth to test us to our limits, but so long as we stand together, I doubt not but that we shall prevail. Smile. Ah, mortals, just as we thought. Hast thou business with us? Business? Ha! Nothing so boring. We smelled you coming and thought we'd come to play. They do not appear to be pixies of Lidaran. Mine apologies, but we are in some haste. Perhaps another day. Oh, in some haste, are you? Well, then allow me to hasten you on your way. Tee-hee-hee. Oh. The fuck? Bro, come on. Where even amst? Teleportation magic. For a mercy, we were not sent far from our course. Should the pixies find us again, however, they will most assuredly repeat the trick. We have not the time to waste. Let us avail ourselves of an enchantment I have learned. Fey Cloak, 'tis called, a most ingenious magic which rendereth one invisible to Fey folk, albeit briefly. Okay. Oh, I need to get you out of here. Be gone. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee. Under its aegis, thou art to make thy way past the pixies and rejoin our comrades. Know, however, that the enchantment shall suffice to veil thee and thee alone. Be not tempered to employ a mount, as it will only serve to give thy presence away. Okay. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee once more. The effect is quick to fade, so thou must needs be swift. Oh, was it already on me? I didn't even realize. There was no visual indication. There was the icon in the top, but I mean, you know. Don't pull him out now. Don't pull him out now. Don't pull him out now. Who we going? Who we going? Oh. I'm so sneaky. Excuse me. Yay, I disappointed the pixies. Good. Oh, that's a new thing. Okay, so this is one of those like little things that they added that's actually like kind of really convenient actually. So as is the norm, you've got your regular running speed. And then you can hit sprint to move faster. But now when sprint ends, rather than immediately going back to your standard running speed, you now take on a new effect called jog, where you aren't moving at sprint speeds, but you are still moving faster than your running speed. It's nice. Hey guys. We lost sight of you. Is everything all right? I assumed you were right behind us. What took you so long? Pixies. Bunny. I see. Yes, I'd say that's a valid excuse for lateness. You are hereby forgiven. Gee, thanks, Thancred. In other news, the new Mo village lies just through here. We'll enter as soon as Urianger deigns to join us. Mushrooms. We got hella mush up in here. Whoopie dope.
Mitch,
Yeah, what's up?
where's my cheesecake at?
They're in the mini fridge in the loft. Aha! Mortals! Mortals are here! Lots of them! I would actually like my cheesecake.
You should bring it.
Someone should, for sure. No, I'll go get my cheesecake in a bit here. I got cheesecake. I'm excited to eat it. I thought you said the new Mo were men's best friends. Poor thing was beside itself with fear. 'Twas beside itself, perhaps, but not with fear. This is unacceptable! Unacceptable, I tell you, to have so many mortals appear at once! Whoopee? It's more excitement than we can bear! Greetings, Elder Widank, Tierney. It hath been a while. Long time no see! Pray forgive my brevity, but time is against us. We are come to borrow the stone scepter of the new Mo. The stone scepter? Then you mean to lift the seal over Ligia? Yeah. That is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. If the king is set free, none here will be safe. Unlike our fake cousins, we new Mo have called this land our home since time immemorial. Leaving is unthinkable. Thus did full many of us lay down our lives to seal away our king when they were corrupted by light. If we do as you ask, our sacrifice would have been in vain. Just hands over the goddamn staff. No. Don't worry. We'll defeat Titania. I'm like super strong. But then you'll only become another Light Warden. It changes nothing. No, I'm like super strong. Nah, I'd win. Honored Elder, pray believe me when I say that this woman is possessed not only of the strength required to vanquish the king, but of something still more valuable, a means to resist the resultant corruption. Indeed, she hath already laid low the Light Warden of Lakeland, all without succumbing to the influence of its light. She is yet a stranger to this land, 'tis true, but she harboureth the self-same desire to see the Sin-Eaters eliminated as we do. Wilt thou not lend us thy hand, that we might see thy beloved home restored to its former glory? You've always done right by us, Urianger. If you have placed your faith in this woman, then so shall we. As you say, we want nothing more than to be rid of the Sin-Eaters.
Be that as it may, this is not a decision to be made lightly. We require time to deliberate. We require time to deliberate. A turn of the moon, perhaps.
The moon that you can't see? We don't have a turn of the moon, unless we want to debate this with the Umoran army. Oriange. Elder, given all that is at stake, I cannot well expect thee to simply roll over and acquiesce to our request. Urianger, what do you do? But even now, a powerful foe draweth near, and I fear I must beseech thee to hasten thy deliberations, that thou mightst fetch us the scepter while there is yet time to use it.
Roll over? Fetch? Ah! Ah! You know full well that naught gives us greater pleasure than to render aid to men. You know full well, yet you speak the words of power regardless. It's unfair. Unfair, I tell you.
They are, in fact, ouppy daub.
In happier times, it was our honor to assist mortals in need and receive rewards befitting of our deeds. Since the kingdom of Verbert fell, however, we've been starved of man's patronage. After so many years of deprivation, it is difficult to ignore such earnest entreaty. Excuse me. Very well, Riange. I promise to give you as swift an answer as I may. In return, I ask that you and yours remain here the while and bestow upon us your patronage. Is this arrangement agreeable? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna go get that cheesecake. Natalie, can you vamp for me for a little bit? Oh, alright. Fair enough. Alright, be right back, everybody. Alright, we're back. Hello. Alright, I got my cheesecake now. So yeah, we got more chores we gotta do for the Fae. So let's get it on, cunts.
What kind of cheesecake you got?
I got like a birthday cake flavored cheesecake. Birthday cake flavoring is like my favorite flavoring. Alright, Widank. What you got for me? Widank sniffs at you expectantly.
Please don't. You will offer your patronage to our people too, yes?
Yeah, sure.
Let's see, perhaps you can begin with Mon Os. They are one of our foremost artisans, once held in the highest esteem by the kingdom of Verbert. With the knights gone, however, Mon Os has no opportunity to put their skills to use. They would be overjoyed for your patronage.
Alright. Ah. Marn Os. I gotta say, it is a little funny to be here in Shadowbringers and like this area just be almost completely empty because everyone's too busy doing the new content. Oriange, how goes it? Though the Numo may appear placid and amicable, be fairly warned that they live by uncompromising codes. Codes such as that which saith the payment must precisely befit the service. Be it an item or a task, have care thou givest neither more nor less than what is requested.
You wish to ask me questions. I should be glad to tell you what I know. As for a fitting payment, I ask that you listen to me.
No, I'm good. I'm good, actually. Thancred! Well enough to be served. The question is whether we can provide a fitting reward. True. Where's Minfilia? Minfilia. Hold on, is that a player character? Oh, someone else is running around here, it sounds like. That is a player character. Good for them. What do I need help with? She'll figure it out. There's something kind of like narratively interesting. Minfilia in Shadowbringers kind of gets strung along by the plot for a little while, which I feel like is really kind of appropriate on a meta level for like her character. But we'll see where she goes. Sorry, I needed to eat more of that cheesecake. It's really good.
1182, 1183, 1184. Wait, did I already count that leaf?
Bunny bunny banani banoy.
Ah! Who? What? Where? Wait, you're a mortal! Huzzah! Huzzah! Well met. Well met. Yes, very well met indeed. Have you old and tired arms and armor that are threatening to fall apart at critical junctures of battle? If you answered yes, you've come to the right. Numo. I will restore your equipment in pristine condition for a payment of a pair of moss fungus legs. Moss fungi roam just outside the cave. Please, please, please give us their legs and your patronage. To me.
Sure, just don't tell me what you're going to do with them. If it's weird, I'm not going to get them for you. Something that... Okay. I feel like I've talked about this before. One thing that sort of, like, causes the game, I feel, to lose its luster a bit as you're going through it, and especially once you start, like, noticing the pattern. Is that I can appreciate the fact that Final Fantasy XIV does everything it can to, I guess, like, make the experience enjoyable. This is a weird start. I guess what I'm sort of trying to get to here, what I'm working towards, is that sometimes it feels like the game is maybe a little too streamlined, you know? Oh, there we go. It doesn't like when I bend over to, or like, not bend over, but like, yeah. Of course. Why not? It doesn't like me leaning over to get a bite of cheesecake. But there's certain quests at times where it's just like, oh, I need you to go do this thing for me. And like, rather than it being something that's just kind of like naturally present in the world, it's like you get to the point that the quest marker is at, and it's like, oh, hey, here is a ring of evil gas that once you step into it, the thing that you're looking for immediately appears, and you have to fight it. It feels very artificial. It's kind of an artificial streamlining, I guess is what I'm kind of getting at. And I understand the reason for it. I understand the necessity. It does feel weird, though. Suh, dude. I need a voice cutscene. I want to eat more of this cheesecake.
Ah, you have returned. And with the moss fungus legs, I hope.
Yeah, man, I got your weird legs.
They are tools of my trade, lest you wonder. I used to polish metal and leather alike to a lustrous sheen. Now that I have work again, I must replenish my stores.
How many moss fungus legs will you give? 2.
Huzzah! 2 moss fungus legs as befits the work. Ah, to have neither more nor less expected of us than what we can provide, there is no greater joy.
Me at work.
You see, for there to be honor in a task, we must receive precisely what it is worth. Too little means you belittle our ability. Too much means you question our integrity. You have given me fitting payments, so my services are at your disposal. I shall begin by inspecting your equipment.
Yeah, alright. Bunny bunny banunny banoy.
I see. Though I must ask for a small fee for the materials, I'm pleased to say that all your arms and armor may be restored. If you mean to change them in the near future, however, there is no need to hurry. My first repair is complimentary. Here's the coin which you may pay me with when you desire to have work done. Many thanks for your patronage.
Wait. Marn Ose's shop is open for business!
Oh, and if you mean to offer your patronage to another, may I suggest Isgoof yonder?
Oh, that fucking guy?
Judging from your equipment, it's plain you're no stranger to battle. I believe Isgoof will have something to offer you.
I'm gonna offer myself another bite of cheesecake. I'm gonna try and, eat this in a way that doesn't fuck up my, model tracking. Okay, gonna put that down. The wrong controller. I don't know why I even have that up here right now. Anyways. And look! I can get shit repaired in New Game Plus now! Please repair my stuff. I have so much that needs fixing. Okay, we're good. East-goof, baby. East-goof. East-goof, baby. East-goof, baby. East-goof's eyes light up at the sight of you. Yeah, I have that effect on people.
Ah, to have so many men visit us at once. This is a joyous day indeed. If it pleases you, please give me your patronage. As my patron, I ask that you remove the noxious mushrooms that grow in our cave. Flame spores, they are called. We would tend to them with magics, except they leave behind a harmful ash. We have no choice but to pluck them one at a time. Now you will be curious as to what I have to offer. I am a purveyor of wares that will aid you in your travels. In exchange for your fitting payment, I will give you my choicest items.
Sure, buddy. Let's take a look around here. We got flame spores. Take on anyone. You are wrong. I'm headstrong. I've been thinking about Halo games recently. Mostly because Lilith Botster, the developer of the legally distinct Nightmare Cart, recently released the second of her Halo mods that does a model swap for Cortana to be a Cortanified version of her persona, Bunlith. It's called Halo Bun. She did Halo 1 already, and she just released the mod for Halo 2. So we got Halo 2 Buntana edition. And I've downloaded both of them, and I am excited to, at some point, give them a shot. Skoof baby.
You've already removed the flame spores. How very quick you are. Oh, but did you perchance search by the western entrance as well? I'm told that that more have cropped up in that area.
Sure. I'm just thinking, there's a lot of games that I've been thinking about recently. Mostly because, like, I'm seeing content creators I really like. I feel so bad saying that. Content creators. But I mean, like, I just... people on the internet whose stuff I like. I'm starting to see why the phrase has kind of, like, taken root. But they've been doing stuff I'm interested in. Like, we got Botster Lilith making the Halo Bantana editions. Penny Snapcube is doing a playthrough of Nier Replicant right now. It's just there's stuff going on. I really like a lot of it. Makes me want to do a lot of things. There's so little time in the day to do things, though. This is the tragedy. The tragedy. Famous bowl. As you pluck the last of the flame spores, you sense a gaze from the entrance. Yo, they got gaze here? Hello? Minfilia!
Yeah.
What? Oh, yeah. Sup, girl? How's it going?
I wasn't spying on you or anything. I've just finished my task and... I should go and report back.
Oh, okay. Sure thing, Goro. All right, Iskoof. What you got for me? Do you have wares? If Bun has coin?
Ah, you are returned. Have you dealt with the flame spores by the western entrance as well?
Bunny bunny banani banoy.
Excellent. No more poisonous spores irritating our noses for a little while at least. Oh dear, I believe I'm getting sentimental. Having a patron again. It reminds me of the old days. Fair every day I would carry my wares to the castle to offer in exchange for men's patronage. Back then the castle wasn't called Liagya. The Verbatites built it, and they named it Grunislicht. It was their last bastion in the struggle against the Sin Eaters, and now they're gone. All of them. Nobles and knights and common folk alike. Fucked up if true. But enough reminiscing. I must give you what you've earned. And if you desire anything else I possess, I would be glad to offer them to you, for a fitting price, of course.
Shop open. Iskoof's shop is now open for business. Oh, cheesecake. Oh. Oh.
Now, would you be offering your patronage to anyone else? If so, would you consider Widlad?
More chores.
They've been under the weather of late, and the chance to perform an honorable task would cheer them up.
We're gonna have to do this with everybody, huh? I had to play with the pixies, I had to fight the Fwath, I have to patronize the Numo. Widlod's ears appeared droopy, even by Numo standards.
What? You would be my patron?
Uh-huh.
But I can't do anything for you. The lawless ones took my invisible ink, and without it, I can't make my arcane wares.
Oh no, your arcane wares!
Huh? Who are the lawless ones? They're Numo like us, except they've turned their backs on our values. Curs without honor they are. They refuse to work, instead spending all their time cavorting and making a nuisance of themselves. It was when I was outside for a walk that they set upon me and robbed me of my possessions, the ink included. I was too weak to resist them, but you, mortal, you look quite strong. Do you think you could take my ink back from those villains?
I'll kick their ass.
If you do this, I will consider it your patronage, and by way of my service, I will make you something very special.
Oh, hey, girl.
Excuse me, Igeld, but I couldn't help but overhearing. If you mean to undertake this task, will you let me accompany you? I would learn from you, and help in what little way I can.
Girl, yes. You're welcome to join. Best viewers on stream, boo.com. No. Be gone, thought.
Thank you so much. The lawless ones make their lair to the south, inside a cave called Father Collard's Chambers. They took many vials of ink, and I would be grateful if you could bring back as many as possible.
Blah, alright.
Let us away, Minfilia.
I got bread. Hold on. I need something that isn't, like, particularly sweet, so I'm just gonna chomp on this bread real quick. Oh. Oh. Alright. Blah. Alright. Oh. Whoa. Where the fuck? Okay. It's all the way over there. Goodness. Flight time. Natalie and I watched a video earlier that was about the rise and fall of the kid spy genre. It was actually kind of interesting, honestly. I think what I found most interesting, so it was Natalie. What's the channel called?
Burbank. It's Eddie Burbank and his brother.
Wasn't it Burback?
I don't really know.
Oh, okay, fair enough. It was actually kind of interesting, where it's just like it's this whole thing which is like, oh yeah, it's kids who are engaging in international espionage, and it wasn't slowed down at all by 9/11. In fact, I wouldn't even go so far as to say like 9/11 happening had any real effect on it, which is interesting because that seems like the exact sort of genre that like 9/11 would happen, and just like, oh shit guys, 9/11 happened, we need to completely change our approach to this. But no, go figure. Here's Frankie Muniz staring at some woman's tits for 80 minutes. Who gives a fucking shit? But no, I remember watching the Spy Kids movies as a kid. I remember really liking those, honestly. Like, God, I forgot how viscerally unsettling Floops Fooblies were. Like, it's so much. There's so much. There are kind of a lot. Even now, I think of them. See their faces in my mind's eye. They are basically just Silent Hill monsters. In my restless dreams, I see that show. Floops Fooglies. You'd promised you'd watch it again with me one day. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. And Jesus fucking Christ, it's the worst. It's the worst. I am unsettled. I am displeased. James, how could you do this to me? You suck, James. You suck and I hate you. I stole your wallet. Oh, God. All right. A dead person can't write a letter. That's illegal. Minfilia! Hey, girl. Hey, how you doing? Father Collard's chambers is through here. I peered inside, and sure enough, it was milling with pneumo. They look none too friendly. If Thancred were here, he'd tell me to go about it quietly and quickly. Let us split up. I'll find all the ink I can and then come back outside. See you shortly, Igeld. You got this, girl. I believe in you. She's gonna do great. Check this out. It's like they don't even know I'm here. Because my level is too high for them to pay any attention to me. Whoops.
You didn't even mention the thing in that video I wanted you to mention.
Oh, right. Okay. So that video... Alright. So, one of the fucking things... So those movies, the Spy Kids movies in particular, let's say certain parts of them didn't exactly age well. So in the third movie, one of the major characters is Junie Cortez's grandfather, who is in a wheelchair, and he... Oh god, there's a lot of setup here. So Junie Cortez needs to go into a new virtual reality video game that's in beta testing because he needs to rescue his sister who got caught inside trying to get to level 5. They can't find her, blah 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 blah. He gets into the game and the people back in Mission Control are just like, "Yo, you can bring one person in with you. You have the ability to bring one person with you to help you with your quest." And he opts to bring his grandfather. His grandfather gets... It pulls up like almost a dossier or something. And it's just like... pros. Advanced intellect. He's super smart. Cons. Physically disabled. Just like, wow, okay. No beating around the bush there. The man's in a wheelchair. But it's okay. Because he get big robot mech suit, and he disappears for most of the movie, if I recall correctly. Like, he gets the robot mech suit that allows him to, like, walk and run and jump and everything, and then he just fucks off. I remember being a kid and honestly thinking that was still weird. I was a teenager by then, I think. But I remember thinking that was weird. Even when I did not have yonder developed brain. I've been thinking about... I'm kind of delaying doing any more guest streams right now until I can kind of like properly figure out how I want to format those going forward with the new model and everything. But I've been thinking about what I might want to do for those. I want to do a Mario Party stream. I've been playing Mario Party on occasion, really enjoying it. I want to do a stream of it. Because Mario Party streams tend to pop off, honestly. They're usually pretty fun. Pitting friend against friend in pitched battles and mini games. Where did Minfilia go? There she is. Hey girl, hey, how you doing? What's up, kiddo?
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, it's voice,
There
thank
you
God.
are. Those Numo were rather frightening. I'm glad you're safe.
I see you use daggers. Oh, I'm glad you're safe too.
I haven't seen much actual combat, so I was a little nervous, but I'm happy I could help. The Minfilius before me battled Sin Eaters as part of the Yulmoran army. But that had all changed by the time I was found. They held me captive, so that I wouldn't follow in the others' footsteps. I'd still be in my cell now had Thancred not spirited me away. When he found me, I knew nothing of the world. I didn't know how to live, let alone fight. Thancred once told me that if the efforts to summon you failed, it would fall to me to face the Light Wardens. I realized then that it was the only reason he kept me close. As a contingency. The truth is, he can't stand to be around me. Because I'm not her. I'm not his Minfilia. Once, we journeyed to Nabatha together. To the place where the Oracle appeared and stayed the flood. As we drew near, I felt as though I was fading away. I shut my eyes and covered my ears, and then... I'm not sure what happened after that.
Some wild shit, that's what.
I have a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all. It was her. Afterwards, Thancred didn't say a word. Only kept to himself and brooded.
Yeah, he's kind of a bitch sometimes. Don't worry about it.
There's nothing I can do for him. Nothing I can offer but my presence. Though it only reminds him of his loss. She should be the one to live on. That's why I tried to find you. Because I knew that was what she wanted. But now that you're here, I'm not entirely sure what it was she intended me to do. Was I meant to tell you something, or bring you to someone, or somewhere? I can feel the answer at the edge of my mind, just out of reach.
Don't worry, girl. You'll figure it out. Oh.
What is that?
It's dubstep! Everyone get down! King of the Fairies is laying down some filthy beats!
Why? Why did you imprison us?
For fun. Yeah, what's up?
Your disco message.
I have a Discord message.
Such boredom. Such tedium have we suffered. It is unfair. Unfair.
Alright, 1 second. Let me check this Discord message. Ah, okay. Yeah, let me. This is something I gotta respond to. I'm gonna let the cutscene play in the meantime. Oh, what?
Come and play with us.
Yeah, alright, I'm working on it. Jeez, someone's getting impatient.
Came from the castle.
What is this?
This is everything I have. Please see it delivered to the Nemo.
What are you gonna do?
I will bear word to Thancred and the others.
Aren't they with the Numo? I don't understand Amphilia. So, like, we could have just gone back together. I don't. Ah, God, I bumped my mic. Minfilia, girl, what is your plan? It's not that urgent. The king is still sealed. They can't fucking do nothing. Na 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 na. Do 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 do. Wa na 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 na. Weird lad. Or weed lad? Yeah, weed lad. Alright.
Mercy, your majesty, we had no choice, please forgive us. Oh, it's you. My ink. Were you able to retrieve it?
Bro, yeah.
Haha, yes, this is the ink, and almost all of it too. When your king spoke to me, my day went from bad to worse, but thanks to you, it's simply bad again.
You're welcome? I think?
What? You had the vision too? Oh, woe is us. Ordinarily, when a living being turns into a sin eater, it loses everything about its mind that defined it. However, the king has retained some of their instincts. This manifests in the desire to play and be free. So strong is that desire, it often leaks through the seal to invade our consciousness. For a long time, we've ignored it. We can't do so forever. But forgive me, I was going to thank you for reuniting me with my ink. You did exactly as I asked, so I will give you the service I promised. Ahem! Nothing up my sleeve, and voila! May it serve you well.
Bro, what'd you give me? Weed lad looks like a satisfied Numo.
Ah, there's nothing like honorable work. Thanks again for giving me the opportunity. Oh, I should mention that Elder Weed Ank returned a moment ago. If you seek them out, I dare say they'll have tidings for you.
Oh, you know what? He probably gave me whatever, like, the quest reward was for that one. But because I've, like, already unlocked it, no. 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 Wadank.
Ah, there you are. I'm informed that you've been an excellent patron to our people. For that, you have my thanks. Now then, you will be pleased to hear that we have come to a decision regarding the scepter. If you would gather your companions, I will deliver our answer. You've done a great job donating to our Patreon. Would you consider increasing your pledge tier? Before I begin, please allow me to express my gratitude for your kind patronage. Having been deprived of purpose for so long, our people are overjoyed at being able to serve again. But on to the matter of the Stone Scepter. During our deliberations, we were forced to concede that we will never have the power to deal with our fallen monarch. We can release Titania neither from the castle nor from torment. In light of this, we have decided to entrust their fate to you.
Sick.
Take it, the Stone Scepter of the Numo.
This makes 3 relics. One more and we can arrange a meeting with the warden. Okay.
Ere you continue your quest, allow me to enlighten you as regards your foe. Know that Titania is not a name, but a title bestowed upon one chosen to lead the pixies by the grace of nature. This leader, upon Ilbeg's founding, arose as ruler of all Fey folk. To bring order to our riotous kind. In our turn, we Fey folk render our blessing unto nature, unto water, wood, and wind, that our king might be further empowered. Though they are become a sin eater, their powers remain unchanged. When you face them, be prepared to face the full fury of nature. Oh dear. Is there anything else that we should know? No. Fuck off. Anything else? Only that if you feel unready for the challenge, and none here would blame you for it, you are welcome to remain among us a while longer. After all, I myself am here to enjoy your patronage, and who knows when I would accept the chance. We would see that you were comfortable, of course, and do all in our power to make you feel at home. Oi! Honestly, I look away for one moment, and every fairy and their nuncle tries to steal my sapling from me. This is my sapling. Mine, do you hear? Not yours and not the Fwats. And anyone who so much as thinks about trying to seduce her will wish they hadn't. Hello, Kale. It's a hail of a voice to pick for the... That's just what they sound like. They sound like that. Don't try to tell me they don't. The final relic is a pair of shoes wrought of crystal. They are held in the Amaro safekeeping at their settlement, Wolikdorf. I keep reading that as Wokeldorf. We can't fight King Titania because of Woke, Oldorf. Like 45 minutes in one of the new raids, got to see an LB3 twice in the one we won in. Wolfiedorf. It beareth mentioning that these Amaro are unlike those which thou hast heretofore encountered. Owing to a peculiarity of evolution, they are capable of speech, and thus we might negotiate with them as we have the Fey folk. Wolfie Dorfy. Was it might, Shale? Though it saddens us to see you leave, we wish you well on your way. When you arrive in Wolikdorf, seek out the largest of the Amaro. His name is Seto Kaiba, and he is their leader and bearer of the relic. Okay. Oh my... Oh god. Fuck. Alright. Speak with the enormous Amaro. Where'd I just go? Just fucking teleport, man. And I'll say no more in case. Yeah, I haven't done the raids yet. Please be mindful. I promise I want to. Ah, big baby. An enormous Amaro slumbers peacefully. Sato! Hello. I see you are a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck. Ardbert? What? No, but close, actually. A baby. A big baby. Forgive me, I was having a dream. Seldom do men visit us. What brings you to our village? Bunny Banani Banoy. Did I hear you all aright? You desire the crystal shoes, that you may confront the Light Warden. No, you mustn't think such thoughts. If you are indeed immune to the light's corruption as you claim, vanquishing the king will bring you naught but sorrow. Actually, I'm Ardbert's bunny twin, Trebdra. That's not my name. Forget this folly. Return whence you came. I'm not going to do that. While we appreciate your concern, we have no choice in the matter. Will you not reconsider? No, fuck off. Come, my friends, let us leave him with his thoughts. Okay. Oh, I guess we are just fucking off. Alright. 'Tis harder by far to change the minds of they who mean well than they who mean ill. You're not a male here, so I'm going back to sleep. Forgive me, but I'm not sure I understand. And little wonder, 'tis the first time thou hast set foot here. 'Twould behoove you all to learn something of the nature of this community. I'm going to eat bread. What?
What bread are you eating?
The Cheesecake Factory bread.
I see.
Yeah. You'd hate it. You wouldn't be able to eat it. Unless, you want some of the bread flesh?
No, I'm good.
Alright. Like, is that what you call that? The flesh of the bread? Because the crust is like the skin. Bread flesh, not flesh bread. One of those is delicious. The other one's just kind of fun. No. Flesh bread or flesh breed? It depends on how horny you want to be about it. Bled fresh. Creme fraiche. In such wise, you will come to understand Seto's reasoning for refusing us, and I hope gain an insight into how he may yet be persuaded. So I bid ye seek out the Amuro and make yourselves known unto them. A gentle touch shall suffice by way of a greeting. Okay. Ooh, he punched him own hand. Alright, where we headed? Where we headed? Who we gonna talk to? Minfilia! How's it going, girl? They're so fluffy, it's like touching a cloud. Oh, you are adorable. Gotta love Minfilia.
Baby, gotta love her.
Thancred! Despite their seclusion, the Amuro here appear to be quite familiar with men. I mean, yeah. Anyways, maybe I should play the raids, but I don't have time. He says continuing to play FF14. I have a specific reason to be here today. I have to play Shadowbringers New Game Plus, okay? Fuck! Fuck! Where's Urianger? I'm gonna burp. Excuse me. Fuck! I gotta find who I'm supposed to talk to. Hold on. Rispa! I can't play Final Fantasy. I'm too busy playing Final Fantasy. Listen. Listen. The stream for which he can use his new and fancy VTuber. Yeah. Listen,
That
listen,
stage.
listen.
That stage.
Oh gosh, I hope I don't talk too loud that I get picked up by Natalie's speech to text.
Listen. What stage?
I just being a jerk now.
Well now, it is not often that we are visited by men, much less unglamorous ones. What brings you so far from your own kind?
Oh, you know. Pets you.
How long has it been since last I felt a man's touch? I cannot help but be reminded of my master's hand. He was a knight of Verbant, a noble and valiant soul. But like so many others, he died fighting the Sin Eaters. Though he has long departed, I remain in this land out of respect for his memory.
Fucked up. Oh, so, okay. Here's something I'm actually a little bit excited about. Like many people, I have been feeling a bit fatigued by superhero media, especially like Marvel stuff. And I mean, like, that's nothing new. That's nothing new. I think the last new Marvel film I saw was Deadpool and Wolverine. And on that note, Marvel recently released a teaser showing off the lineup of the next Avengers movie, Avengers Doomsday. And one of the big reveals is that we are getting a number of X-Men film alumni who are going to be in this movie. Now, some of these are ones that we kind of already knew about. Like, okay. Disney has been kind of riding the X-Men film nostalgia for, like, God, ever since WandaVision. Ever since they brought on the actor who played Quicksilver in the newer X-Men movies to play the fake Quicksilver in WandaVision, like, they've just been, like, Patrick Stewart in Multiverse of Madness as Professor X. Kelsey Grammer showed up to play, I think, just voice Beast in The Marvels, of all things. Like, it's been something that they've been building up to. But Avengers Doomsday revealed that we're not only getting Kelsey Grammer, Patrick Stewart, but also Sir Ian McKellen is coming back to be Magneto. And we're getting Alan Cumming back as Nightcrawler. And Rebecca Romijn as Mystique. And when I heard this, the thing that I immediately thought was, holy shit, are we finally gonna get some kind of fucking closure on Mystique being Nightcrawler's mom? Or rather, Mystique being Nightcrawler's dad. It's weird. Shape-shifting stuff is weird. Okay? Yeah. Parent. Yeah, Ian McKellen is coming back to be Magneto. Which, like... God, him and Patrick Stewart are old as balls now. I'm sorry. Like, I saw Patrick Stewart as Professor X in Multiverse of Madness. I'm gonna be honest. Guy's no spring chicken. Like, he already kind of wasn't a spring chicken at the time that he started playing Professor X, but it's just... Good lord. We're 25 years on now.
He can play a chicken.
He can play a chicken. He could play a chicken. He'd kill it, honestly. They should cast him as the voice of a chicken in something.
Chicken Run.
Chicken Run 3.
The one where it's an overt Holocaust allegory.
I don't think we need that.
Yep. So Magneto.
Gage, I hate to break it to you, he voiced an egg? Does that count?
Oh, congrats on being trans, Ian McKellen.
No, not Ian McKellen didn't voice an egg. Patrick Stewart did. In Jimmy Neutron, that's right! He was one of the Yokians. I forgot. That doesn't count.
Fuck, you know their name.
Did I get that right?
Maybe.
I feel like they're called the Yokians. I gotta look that up. Hold on.
I don't know, but I'm fucking normal.
It does count. It does not. That does not count. I'm sorry. What are the fucking egg aliens in Jimmy Neutron called? Hold on. Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. Hi, I'm Pop. They are called the Yokians. Why do I remember that?
Or
Holy shit.
the space in your brain is being occupied by the dumbest shit.
It's true. It's
No wonder
true.
you have ADHD.
That's a result of the ADHD. My dad has the exact same shit. Where he just remembers like just random ass bullshit that he can just call upon at the drop of a hat.
I can't wait to be like, hey, do you remember what we talked about last week? And he's like, no, I don't remember.
I don't. What did we talk about, Jeff? What did we talk about last week?
Dad.
Oh, okay.
Your dad would know the Yokians?
My dad would not know the Yokians. No.
What's something your dad would know? Tell me right now.
Oh, God.
Tell me some dad knowledge.
Probably something to do with James Bond, I'm sure. He's seen all those movies. Your brain decided this was critical information.
It is.
It is. It's true.
To be fair.
Yeah. I needed it for that exact moment where I needed to recall what the name of the aliens in Jimmy Neutron were. That one of them was voiced by Patrick Stewart. What the fuck was I talking about? Right. Okay. Mystique and Nightcrawler. So, as we all know, Mystique is one of the parents that beget Nightcrawler. Famously. For the longest time, it was assumed that she was the one who carried and gave birth to him. But then, and like the father was the demon, the mutant Azazel, who was then, of course, introduced into the film universe as of X-Men First Class. But then, sometime after First Class, they revealed that no, Azazel was not Nightcrawler's father. Well, okay, technically speaking, he was, but only because Mystique TF'd into him and impregnated the mutant Destiny, I believe, who is the one that carried and gave birth to Nightcrawler. But that wasn't the canon at the time of X2 X-Men United, when Nightcrawler was introduced into the film series. And they don't really get into Nightcrawler and Mystique's relationship in that movie particularly well. There's one deleted scene where, when going through Stryker's files, she intentionally seeks out Nightcrawler's file in the computer to be like, oh, that's my boy. And then, of course, there is the interaction between them at the camp prior to them heading to Alkali Lake. But other than that, we don't get anything. And then, of course, later on, X-Men Apocalypse, they introduce the teenage version of Nightcrawler in the 80s. Mystique saves him. They don't really do anything with that, unfortunately. And it's just like, okay, that's fine. We have another X-Men movie come up. We have X-Men Dark Phoenix. Excuse me. Maybe we'll get it there. And then they don't do it. Because Dark Phoenix is a terrible fucking movie. Like, oh my god. There is such... Hey, Gage, how was Dark Phoenix? Dark Phoenix is just... Oh god. Thank god for New Mutants and Deadpool and Wolverine so that Dark Phoenix isn't the fucking movie that the Fox X-Men film universe goes out on. Like, holy shit. That movie is so fucking bad. I hate it so much. We found the tangent. Yeah, you did find the tangent. We're gonna be on this one for a bit because, god damn it, I fucking hate Dark Phoenix. Okay. There's a very clear plot thread, a character arc, if you will, that Dark Phoenix could have gone on with Nightcrawler and Mystique. It's like, I'm watching it, it's staring me right in the face. Because you know what happens in Dark Phoenix? Mystique fucking dies. Mystique gets fucking moided by Jean Grey. Jean Grey freaks out, shoves Mystique onto like some sharp wood. And this sets off Beast, who kind of had a thing for Mystique, as established in previous movies. And he's all like, yeah, you know what? We're going to have to kill Jean Grey. And Professor X is just like, what? No? That's a terrible idea. Why would you say we need to kill Jean Grey? She needs help. And Beast is just like, oh, you mean the kind of help where you, like, forcefully repressed her memories without her consent, and thus have sent her spiraling into this, like, emotional black hole that is going to take some very traumatic experiences for her to get out of? And Professor X is just like, okay, well, when you put it like that... and then, of course, Beast recruits Magneto, because Magneto also had feelings for Mystique, and he's upset that Jean Grey killed her. And Professor X is just like, Eric, no, fuck off. We need to help. Jean needs help. Jean needs help. And Beast and Magneto are just like, nah, we gotta kill her. She gotta die. I'm sorry. We're gonna fucking kill her. But there's a very clear character arc to me. Because here's the thing. X2 X-Men United, I think, is of the 3 movies that Nightcrawler has been in so far, X2 X-Men United is really the only one that reckons with Nightcrawler being Christian. Catholic, specifically, I think? Is Nightcrawler Catholic? Or just Christian? Who can say? Someone can. Has Nightcrawler been baptized? Okay, Google. Is Nightcrawler Catholic? Yeah, he's Catholic. Okay, cool. So, all right. So, like, there's a very clear character arc here, where one way or the other, Nightcrawler is either told or figures out that Mystique is one of his parents. In 2019, I believe it was still assumed that she was the one who carried and gave birth to him. And then Jean Grey fucking kills her. Now, obviously, this would if Nightcrawler knew at the time that Mystique was his mom, he might be a little upset about this, obviously. But then we get to the clash of his anger, his desire for revenge versus his faith. And just like, does he recognize, is he consumed by his grief and his anger? Or through the power of his faith, does he realize that it's not revenge that he needs? And it's not revenge that Jean Grey needs. Jean Grey needs forgiveness and understanding. There is such a clear arc there, and they fucked it! Because Dark Phoenix fucking sucks! I'm so sorry. Natalie inherited not liking Jean Grey from her mother. It's true. Remember when Days of Future Past reset the timeline because the Sony movies got so bad? And that... Do you mean the Fox movies? I mean, they hadn't gotten bad. Because, like, First Class was really good. You know? Days of Future Past was just sort of like a fun way to connect the classic movies and the new prequel movies that they were making. No, I mean the original X3. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. Like, X-Men The Last Stand and X-Men Origins Wolverine, yeah, they weren't very good. But First Class was really good. The Wolverine is... It's fine. It's an alright movie.
It's a very of its time movie.
Which one?
Wolverine.
The Wolverine?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, at least the Wolverine didn't have the Yakuza clan of ninjas. Looking at you, Wolverine in the X-Men, the animated series. That's such a weird misinterpretation of what any of those words mean. Like, I can accept, like, I mean, I don't know if I can accept it, but like, the Black Clan, Ninja Warriors, like, that's maybe a little cringy, but Wolverine and the X-Men has them being identified specifically as the Yakuza clan of ninjas, which, like, one, I don't think that's how Yakuza work. Two, fucking really? Come on, guys. I'm a big X-Men media guy, honestly. I've been such, like, I watched a bunch of the 90s cartoon when I was a kid, and I got really excited when the movie started coming out. Now, see, it's not the Yakuza clan, it's the Yakuza clan from which the Yakuza got their name from. I don't believe you. That doesn't sound right. Oh, boy. Ow. I whanged my fucking knee. Anyways, I think Kiryu and Logan should kiss. You're right. That's true. Dark Phoenix is so fucking bad. You know Dazzler's in that movie? For like one scene. People were apparently really excited about Dazzler being in the movies. She's barely in that movie at all. I'm still upset about how they wasted Jubilee in X-Men Apocalypse. Like, come on. She's there! She doesn't even get to use her fucking powers! Bullshit! That's my girl Jubilee! From 90s cartoon! Fuck off! I'm not as mad about Apocalypse as I am about Dark Phoenix. Because I kind of like Apocalypse. Oh god. There was shit being set up in Apocalypse that was wasted in Dark Phoenix. Because, like, okay. So, alright, I'm gonna... Oh, we're going off on another tangent here. Days of Future Past establishes that the fucking James McAvoy, Professor X, sees all of the memories of Logan and Patrick Stewart, Professor X, and thus he knows how everything went wrong in their timeline. He is aware of it. So Apocalypse comes along, and we see him a lot more willing to let Jean Grey cut loose, and it seems, perhaps, that he is not making the mistakes of his predecessor. And then Dark Phoenix comes out. And guess what? He's making the exact same fucking mistakes. Only it's worse now. Because rather than him just being like, oh yeah, you know, her powers are just exponentially powerful and they're only going to get more powerful. She's developing like an alternate personality that's all emotion and desire and rage that came to call itself the Phoenix. No, now in fucking Dark Phoenix, it's just like, oh yeah, I forcefully suppressed the memory of her causing the car accident that killed her mother because her father can't stand to be near her anymore. And it's just like, oh, bitch, you probably should have just told her what happened. You probably just should have, you should have been honest. You should have been honest with her. You should have just told her, hey, your father can't fucking stand the sight of you anymore. I'm sorry. It sucks. Do you want to come to my totally sick-ass school for superheroes? Let's go, bitch. Let's get you an education. Oh, I hate Dark Phoenix so much.
Each.
Yeah.
That makes me think of a Legend of Evantress bit,
Oh, yeah?
where it was like a roller coaster accident,
Yeah.
and like, man, it's horrible, the carnage that I've seen. And Bitsy's like, well, I know it's not your fault. You know, I saw a mother and her child like you? Like, yeah? Well, this is your fault.
Oh, good stuff.
Anyway, fuck Jean Grey.
I might have blown my voice out getting upset about that.
Jean Grey. Fuck Cyclops.
The Cyclops isn't that bad, at least not
He's a
anymore.
pussy.
He's gonna be in it too! James Marsden's coming back!
Cyclops a pussy.
Cyclops is super cool in X-Men 97.
Yeah, well, he's a pussy.
Yeah, alright. I hope they let James Marsden do cool Cyclops stuff in Avengers Doomsday. I'm so glad that Sonic's dad gets to be Cyclops again. I have to go to sleep, have fun, everyone. Alright, you have a good one, Lila. You know what the worst part of all of this is with regards to Dark Phoenix? Is just like, if it was fun, if it was like a fun kind of bad, like X-Men Origins Wolverine, I wouldn't be so angry. But it's not. It's so fucking boring. And it's just, I could go on. There's a scene early on where, like, you know, they just did their big space rescue, and Mystique's just like, Charles, they're kids, and you're putting them in danger. It's just like, girl, they are in their 20s. It has been 10 years since Apocalypse. They're not children anymore. No one knows how to make a bad movie anymore. God, it's true. All the bad movies are just like regular bad and not fun bad. God, listen to me. I did see, there's an artist that I follow that was actually talking about this exact thing, where, like, even, like, the schlock these days, like, it's bordering on, like, a boomer-ass complaint, but it's like, even the schlock these days isn't nearly as good as it used to be. You know? Like, it's just, the bad stuff these days, it's almost bad because it's like people aren't fucking trying. Like Morbius. Okay, actually, you know what? Madam Web and Craven, I think, are really fun bad movies. I need to rewatch Craven. I got the Steelbook Blu-ray of it recently. Because of course I did. I've got the Steelbook Blu-ray of Morbius and Madam Web. Morbius fucking sucks. But I think I would maybe rather watch Dark Phoenix than Morbius. Because Dark Phoenix, at the very least, doesn't have the benefit of having the line, and last but not least, the stinky little pinky, and trying to make it sound cool. Like a cool thing to say to someone. Like an intimidating line. Like, I can't get started on Morbius. I haven't seen Morbius enough times to, like, be properly mad at it. I think I've only seen it, like, twice? Maybe? Or 3 times. It might have been 3 times. I should rewatch Madam Web, though. Oh, God. Madam Web feels so much like a mid-2000s, like, low to mid-tier superhero film. Like not, like theatrically released Daredevil. Name a bad movie in the past 5 years. Just absolute dog shit ass movie that is fun to watch while high or extremely tired. Ooh. Do I know anything like that? Last 5 years? Last 5 years. Madam Web might be one of those, honestly. And Craven. Like I will say, Madam Web and Craven are fun bad movies, honestly. Last IDK recent. I'm not keeping track. Ooh. That's a good question. I'm gonna eat some cheesecake while I think about it. 1 second. Let me think. Bad movies from the last 5 years. My fucking fork keeps falling into the goddamn whipped cream. Let me check. What do I have? Let me check my movies. Hold on. Maybe I've bought something that's just dog shit. Like, my brain wants to say Tom Cruise put out something that sucks ass. Probably. It wasn't any of the Mission Impossible movies, I can tell you that much for free. Alright, my movies. Filters. Can I do it by the decade? New releases. Let's try that. I never finished Knights of the Zodiac. Maybe that was bad good. Good bad. Hold on. Let's sort by release date real quick. Just take a look here. Yeah, John 4, Puss in Boots, The Witch 2, the other one, Black Adam. Oh, Black Adam. Black Adam, maybe. Monster High the movie, Dragon Ball Super, Superhero, Mortal Kombat Legend of Snowblind, no, Jurassic World Dominion. Jurassic World Dominion, maybe? Natalie, do you think that Jurassic World Dominion would be funny to watch while high?
I don't even remember it.
So that's a maybe. What about Death on the Nile?
That one, so strange. You're like, what the fuck is an Israeli ex-soldier doing with Army Hammer?
That feels like a match made in heaven. I nearly knocked my fucking keyboard off the shelf, and I caught it with the back of my heel. Hold on. Oh god, fucking quick time event. Oh, okay, okay. Oh. I'm about to pull the fucking wire for my headset out, though. Hold on. Oh god. Alright, let me... Hold up. There we go. That was impressive. I'm pretty impressed with myself. Alright, Matrix Resurrection. Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City was a pretty fun movie. I liked that one. The Suicide Squad, Green Knight, Saw movies, F9 The Fast Saga, Mortal Kombat, Nobody, The Empty Man, Paranormal Activity Next of Kin, Monster Hunter. No, well, yeah. Man, maybe not, no.
Jade, you don't even vibe.
Huh?
You don't even vibe. This is such a funny hypothetical.
That's why I asked you. I'm trying to get your input.
Me, I'm on drugs.
I feel like you would know, though. You've been, like, drunk before, though. Yeah, Natalie.
Good girl.
Yeah, alright. Oh! Bloodshot! Bloodshot would be great for that, probably. the Valiant Comics adaptation starring Vin Diesel. Bloodshot would be good for that. The villains in that movie are all, like, rejected Metal Gear villains. It's great. Velocipaster. Oh, Velocipaster might be 2019, actually. What, Velocipaster? Velocipaster's so fucking good. Okay, here's the thing. I need you to know, on Rotten Tomatoes, Velocipaster has a rating of 63%. Like, okay. Here's the thing. From the Fantastic Four. So, whenever you see a movie that is, like, intentionally trying to be bad, there is always a toss-up as to whether it will actually be, like, funny in being intentionally bad, or if it'll just be bad. Like, sometimes you get a Birdemic 2, right? Did you know there's a third Birdemic? Anyway, sometimes you get a Birdemic too, and that's terrible. Other times you get Velocipaster, which has, like, a very, like, that has, like, a sex scene in it that is so tastefully done that it caught me off guard when I was watching it the first time. And it's genuinely funny. There's a scene where there's, like, a character's having a flashback to him being, like, in a war or something, and he's out there in, like, the forest with his buddies, and they're just like, hey, look at that. And it's just like his fiance is there for some reason, and she's running towards him, and she steps on a landmine and explodes and splatters him with her blood. And his buddies are just like, what do you think she was doing out here? Oh, looks like she was trying to start a family. And it's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's so good. Oh, it's so good. Velocipaster is the winner of this question, but Bloodshot is a good second. I had a lot of fun with Bloodshot. Bloodshot, I think, was one of the last movies that I saw before, like, the pandemic shutdown. Like, the big pandemic shutdown. I saw that in a theater. I saw that at the Alamo Drafthouse. I should probably play the video game I'm here to play, huh? Where am I going? Thank you, Alamo Drafthouse. I'm glad that that turned into me, like, pitching. Guy Pearce is in that movie. He's very good in that movie. But, like, that movie also has, like, some really fun, like, kind of, like, digs at, like, the filmmaking process. Anyways, yeah, it's been, like, 30 minutes talking about X-Men and bad movies. I'm glad that it dovetailed from me talking about how much I fucking hate Dark Phoenix into me talking about, like, bad movies I actually like. So yeah, I would say my short list is probably Madam Web, Craven, Bloodshot, and Velocipaster.
Isn't on there.
Well, the question was the last 5 years. If we're talking about of all time, then oh yeah, The Room is up there 100%. Also, maybe the first Birdemic. I said recent-ish. I mean, yeah, last 5 years or so. Hello, Aoan.
Are you one of those treasure hunters? There is nothing left for you here.
Well, what if I pet you?
Oh, that tickles! Enough! I never had a master. I'm not accustomed to it. Not that I dislike your kind, you understand. On the contrary, we Amuro were bred to be fond of men. In the beginning, we were all of us mindless beasts, but then a mage of Ronka gave us the gift of intelligence, that we might better serve our masters. After that empire fell, those with the gift eventually died out. On rare occasions, however, we are born with the seed of our ancestors in us.
Nasty.
If we live long enough amongst men, this seed may quicken, restoring the power of speech to us amongst other things. So it was with me. I never had a master, as I told you.
Fucked up if true. I, like, tuckered myself out with that. I'm, like, getting lightheaded. Chugging my energy drink will help. Nimbus.
What is all the commotion? Did something happen while we slumbered?
I pet you.
Grr, what's happening? Why am I being patted? It's wonderful. Seldom do we have the chance to enjoy the attentions of men. Your kind are loath to come here for fear of the Fey folk. But then we are Fey folk too. When we first made our home here, we swore an oath to the Fairy King, you see. 'Tis easy to forget sometimes.
Speak with Riange. Thou hast peered into the heart of the Amaro, I take it. Bunny bunny. Then thou canst not choose but see the intense and abiding love they bear for men. It is out of concern for our welfare, and not scorn, that Seto seeketh to dissuade us from confronting their king. Yet confront their king we must, and to that end we must needs have the crystal shoes. Yeah, alright. A resounding roar. Urianger's brow is furrowed in thought. Aye, Geralt, might I prevail upon thee to confer with Seto in private? The task of slaying the Light Warden will ultimately be thine, and it is for thee, I believe, that he worrieth most. Tell him of thy many great deeds. Spoken in earnest, thy words may yet move him to change his mind. Sup, fucker?
You have spoken with my brethren. Then you see it is not out of scorn that I deny you the relic.
Yeah, no, Urianger told me.
I simply cannot bear to see men fight and die. Not anymore. None of us can. To lose one who has placed a gentle hand on us even once fills our hearts with untold sorrow, as my brothers and sisters will readily attest.
I forgot we were talking to the dogs. No, we've already spoken with the Numo. We are not doing anything with them anymore. This is some... I'll win. Don't worry. Nah, I'll win.
What am I to make of such declarations? Tell me, why do you wish this? This land is no longer man's to fight for, nor will your doing so compel the Fey folk to change. And in order to obtain the other relics, you will already have paid the due price. Not more is owed. Why then would you risk all to face our fallen king?
To keep a promise to my friends.
What did you say?
Natalie is stressed about something. And I'm not sure what. Hon, are you alright?
So Austin told me my cheesecake, and he had like a fork that he was using, so to save time when he rinsed it off the bathroom sink. And he brought it back and he put the still wet fork in my bathroom cheesecake.
Oh, it was still wet.
He put it in water and didn't dry it off.
No, I
Supposed to be wet.
gave it to
Austin got wets on the cheesecake.
He just shook it. He didn't fucking dry it.
So in case that wasn't heard, because I don't know how overpowering the music might be, Final Fantasy XIV tends to be pretty quiet. Austin is helping Natalie eat her cheesecake, and he went to rinse the fork off that he was using, and didn't dry it off, just shook it, and used the wet fork on the cheesecake. So he got wets on the cheesecake. Cheesecake got the wets.
The very words. Could it be mere coincidence? Very well. You may believe what you say, but we shall see if you have the strength to do it. Sin Eaters have been prowling the area of late. Prove yourself against them, and I will consider giving you the relic. See that you are well prepared, then meet me in the clearing to the east. There I will lure out the fiends that you may slay them.
Okay, bye, Seto. I'm gonna eat some more of my cheesecake. Hold on. Luckily, my cheesecake has not been afflicted with the wets. Seto. Seto. Hello, Seto. Oh, God. I know, I've been trying to remember what his voice actually sounds like so that I could emulate it. But what if I was just like, I will use my voice to lure out the Sin Eaters, as I once did when I hunted with an old friend. You're a third-rate adventurer with a fourth-rate gunblade. Okay, Shadow... No! Like Seto Kaiba! From Yu-Gi-Oh! Kids these days. I'm kidding. I think you're actually older than I am. Okay, that's on me. It was a good joke I missed. Well, you know, it's okay.
A feeble cry for the ravenous, a mighty roar for the territorial. I still remember the tricks. But come, we begin at your signal.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ready then? Very well.
Okay, calm down. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, this was just a bear. That one is also just a bear. Okay, that's a little better. Ah, damn, I missed out. Hello.
You made short work of those creatures. I will not deny it. I have seen enough. Let us return to Warlockdorf.
Won't even let me ride on your back? Okay, he's gone. Seto. Oh, hold up. I heard a fearsome roar. Is everything all right? Whatever Seto hath in store for thee, I wish thee Godspeed. Oriange tells me you've been busy trying to win Seto over, and I agree that you're the best woman for the job. A silver tongue can only get one so far. What's up, fucker?
By the ease with which you slew those Sin Eaters, I see that you are capable. However, I still require time to think, and if you should be willing, there is a favor I would ask of you.
I've been doing chores all day, why not?
This is not a test of your strength, but a personal request. Please hear my tale.
Alright.
A while ago, I fought Sin Eaters who had wandered into Ilmeg. In the heat of battle, I dropped a prized possession, a medallion. Of all the places that it should fall, it was Long Mirror Lake. We Amuro are not fond of water. We certainly cannot dive very deep. I briefly entertained the thought of turning to the Fwath, but they are more likely to keep my medallion out of mischief than return it to me. I had despaired of retrieving my treasure, but having seen what you are capable of, perhaps you will be able to find it. While I ponder your request for the shoes, will you not go in search of my medallion? If it should elude even you, I will accept that it is gone forever.
Nah, I'll find it. Yo, this place so fey, even the castle got wings. What the fuck is going down now there? Who cares? Who give a shit? You'll make pretty. It's true. Ugh. Stretch my muscles. Crack my bones.
Dive, dive, dive!
Is that it immediately? This does not appear to be Seto's medallion. Ah, damn. Alright. Oh, is it in here? Hold up. Oh. Oh. I found it. I don't want to walk all the way back. I'm just gonna tell her. Please, I'm so tired. I spend all my energy getting mad about Dark Phoenix. Hey, bro. Hey, my bromide.
Ah, you are returned. How fared your search?
Eagle. Oh, is this one voiced? Please be voiced. Please be voiced. Please be voiced. It's a cookie.
Ah, my medallion! You found it! Oh, I know not how to thank you.
Give us
It
the
is my
shoes.
most treasured possession. A gift from a dear departed soul. He was a traveler, and together we journeyed to the ends of the world and back again when I was young. In those days, I could not speak, but we found joy in each other's company nonetheless. Oh, the memories. This medallion he found during an adventure, fashioned it into a necklace for me, his partner in crime. I had not the words to tell him then, but it filled my heart with pride. I was so happy.
Ah.
His name was Artbert, and he was my friend.
I know that guy.
Ardbert, thou sayest.
I guess technically,
Blamed him for the flood.
at least 3 of us know
Him
that
and
guy.
his comrades. Some few spoke up for them, of the many whose lives they had touched. But as the years went by, their voices were drowned out by those who only uttered the adventurers' names as a curse. It was too much to bear, and so I left behind men and their lies, and came to this place. Ardbert was a trusting soul, constantly being drawn into the troubles of others. Yet in spite of this, he never thought twice when he saw someone in need. He always tried to help. It was no different then. The world needed heroes. It needed him. And yet, he was a good man. He deserved to be happy. I wish I could have told him that, at least.
Oh. I'm sure Ardbert knows how you feel. I just fucking bonked my controller. Considering he was, like, you know, standing right over there.
Your kindness.
Oh, yeah, I mean, well, you know.
When we Amaro were created, we were granted the ability to perceive souls. Thus did we recognize our masters.
Yeah?
That ability has long since faded from our kind. But due, perhaps, to my reversion, I can see your soul. Faintly, but surely. It is reminiscent of Ardbert's. Strikingly so. Of course, you are you and no one else. We are defined not by the soul we are born with, but the path we walk. Nevertheless, I cannot help but feel that this is more than mere coincidence. Which is why I will place my faith in you. The relic. It is yours.
Thank you. Come to Wokidorf. We always feel good after cutscenes in Wokidorf. That's not what the place is called. Those aren't shoes. That's a fireball.
There's trouble! Terrible trouble!
Uh-oh.
Has something happened at Leader Loran?
Together with the twins, we were playing tricks on some nasty mortals to stop them from setting foot in Ilmeg. At first they ran off screaming, which was lots of fun.
Yeah. Ugh.
But then a scary, bony, wrinkly old mortal came along and spoiled everything.
Ah.
None of our tricks seemed to work on him, which is no fun at all. And now they're getting closer and closer.
Fucking Ranjit.
Ranjit. If he manages to find his way in, all our efforts will have been for naught. As thou sayest. Should we be discovered ere our mission here is complete, and the Light Warden yet liveth, our task will be rendered nigh impossible.
What was that noise?
If we are to prevail, we must needs divide our forces. Thus do I propose the following.
Okay.
Whilst thou salliest forth to meet with the Light Warden, we shall join in the effort to obstruct the trespassers.
Oh, I gotta do the fucking...
Should we succeed in staying there,
boss fight,
all
huh?
the better. Yet even should we fail, if we can but delay our enemy's arrival long enough for thee to secure victory, our plan may still be deemed a success.
I don't think this is one that I can solo, really.
So the moment the lights go out, we all beat a hasty retreat, yes?
Let me come with you. I have the blessing too.
I'm on board.
No, Minfilia.
Oh,
Only
right.
get on the foot. Now come.
You don't gotta say it like that, man. No, Minfilia. You're dead weight.
I wish there were more I could do. Please be careful.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling. I'm thinking about the Devil May Cry anime Bunny Man. What do you think his deal is? Do they have duty support for trials? Not at this point, no. I think the only trials that have duty support are the ones in Realm Reborn that only need 4 people, and then the handful in, like, between Endwalker and Dawn Trail, where it, like, made narrative sense. Learned about the DMC Bunny Man from the Evanescence music video. Right? Hubba hubba. Anyway. Aktla Orm-in. Seto would wish you well on your way. Bunny Man can get it. It's true. He seems like he's gonna do some war crimes. Forgive me. It seems my indecision has cost you precious time. But I am convinced now. Convinced that you will triumph. To the south you will find the bridge to Ligia. As the bearer of the 4 relics, the gate to the castle will open to you. Sick! Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. What if I just flew up there? Fuck it. Fuck it, we fly. Won't awake. Investigate the Castle Gate. Excuse me. Oh, hey, Feywool.
The gate has recognized that you bear all 4 relics. The seal is broken.
Sick.
All that remains is to enter the castle and confront Titania, a being bereft of reason and mercy. It is sure to be a ferocious battle, but if anyone can bring an end to our king's torment, it's you. Yet know this, my adorable sapling. Though we Fey folk may appear to live unfettered lives, there are still laws that bind us. To take back as much as is taken, to create as much as is destroyed, to give as much as is received. In all things, balance must be preserved, and the same will be asked of you. But worry not. Come what may, your beautiful branch will ever be at your side.
I'm not getting Feywool's accent correct, but I don't want to try any harder than I have to. The Dancing Plague is now accessible. Wonder if I can just get a party of randos together here. Fuck it, we ball? Fuck it, we ball, perhaps? Oh, it's less than 5 minutes. I am going in as a tank. Let's fucking go. Do you want me to hop back in game or try it yourself? You can hop back in if you want. I can go ahead. I can wait. I can wait. Less than 5 minutes, name a bigger lie. Don't withdraw. Why would I not withdraw? It's too late. Hop back in. Go on. Sign on. Get in there. Go on, champ. I gotta mute real quick, 1 second. Okay, because I'm not in game yet, and what if it actually popped? Are there tank swaps? I don't recall. I mean, this is just the regular version. I can't imagine there's tank swaps in like the fucking normal trial. Oh God. So YouTuber Noodle, I'm on their Patreon, and they just released the early access to their video on Enter the Matrix. I'm really excited to watch it. Ed Itchy. In queue, who's Noodle? What do you mean in queue? What do you mean in queue? Why wouldn't we party up? Why make this more difficult? This is why I withdrew. Oh, login queue. Okay. Who's Noodle? Noodle is a YouTuber who's done like a lot of really fun videos. Most recently, they did a video about how they were let into an indie game studio's like Discord to just kind of like observe the conceptualization of a new game and just the process of it coming together and unfortunately then falling apart. It was a really good video, honestly. He also did a video about analyzing the fallout of also did a video analyze it. cannot locate a... What? There we go. Jesus Christ. Did a video about stuff. The influence of the band Ween on SpongeBob. Did a video about the Need for Speed games, the MotorStorm games, Crazy Taxi and Crazy Taxi Copycats. Lots of really good stuff. Frogger did a video about Frogger. And it's absolutely fucking hilarious stuff, honestly. I've been really excited about the new video that he's been making. Why does it say that I'm a monk? I'm not a monk. I'm Gunbueko. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Less than 5 minutes. One can hope. Stretch my muscles, crack my bones. Eat whipped cream and sprinkles. Nom nom nom. Yeah. I still don't know what I'm gonna play tomorrow. I might do more Darksiders 2, but I talked about this the other day. There's an indie game that an artist that I follow released recently that I was just like, I should play that on stream. I should check that out. And we should have saved the X-Men rant for the queue. We should have. We didn't. What game? Oh, God, what's it called? Hold on. Let me go to their Blue Sky real quick. Morning Chai. Morning Chai. There we go. The game is called Be Our Guest Grand Opening. It's a visual novel. Which, you know, isn't usually my fare, honestly. But I really like this artist and their stuff. And I've been kind of wanting to... I play a lot of, like, big name publisher and developer games. I feel like I want to dive into a lot more indie games. Stuff like Sorry We're Closed. Or, like, I've got El Paso Elsewhere in the pipeline. What else do I have in the pipeline, actually? Hold on. Let's take a look, see. Do. Crow County. I've got Crow County on deck. El Paso Elsewhere. Fear the Spotlight. Garden of Bonbon. I don't really have Garden of Bonbon on deck. Hollow Body, I've got on deck. Mouthwashing. No One Lives Under the Lighthouse. Pseudo Regalia. I wanna do playthroughs of like more like independent titles, you know? Just cuz. Blech. Good plan, I like that. Yeah. One can only survive on AAA schlock for so long. Now the question is, when do I play Forspoken? Because I've got Forspoken on deck as well, and that's taking up like 100 gigabytes on my PS5. So I've got some incentive to complete it so that I can free up that space. I was thinking about asking if Catpole wanted it on that, but I'm not 100% sure. Right now, I've only got it planned as a solo playthrough. You don't have incentive to complete it, you have incentive to delete it, which I have to complete it to do. Listen, I've talked about this before. I am an ethical hater. This is one of those situations where I feel like I've seen people discuss that game and make fun of it ever since it came out. Well, not ever since it came out. Like, nobody really talks about that game, really. But I feel like I'm only going to be able to properly dunk on it once I've actually played it and experienced it for myself. Gage consuming arsenic. I'm an ethical food critic. Arsenic. Doesn't taste very good. 0 out of 10. Blech. Forspoken isn't going to kill me. I feel like you're overselling how bad the game is. Some crummy dialogue isn't going to be the death of me. For God's sake, I've played Gex. I still need to finish Gex 3. I need to figure out where I ended in that game. Okay, but counterpoint, you don't have to complete the game to experience it. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You say I don't, but I do. Well, it's been 6 minutes. I can't call the experience completed unless I've gotten everything that I can out of it. You know? Wouldn't be the first schlocky fantasy game with crummy dialogue that I've played. I mean, for God's sakes, I made it all the way through Immortals of Avium. Don't worry, it's been more than 6 minutes, but definitely less than 5 minutes. Yeah, exactly. See, you get it. I'm glad you're coming around. Like, there's certain... Like, look, okay. Most of the time, when it comes to, like... Do I need to put myself through this experience? The way that I look at it is the act of me buying this going to be directly harmful? Right? Like, me buying, like, a Five Nights at Freddy's game, or me buying a Harry Potter game, has, like, demonstrated tangible direct harm in me putting money into either of those franchises, right? But, like, if it's just, like, some just random AAA studio title, this is the sort of thing, like, I stopped supporting, like, Ubisoft for a while, right? I don't know if I'm going to continue with that, only because, like, I think the people who are responsible for the toxic work environment have already been let go, but I can't find anything that, like, says that definitively. So I don't know if this is, like, something where it's just, like, do I keep the line in the sand drawn or not? It's unclear. But, like, it's a similar thing where it's just, like, me... If there isn't some sort of, like, tangible connection between me putting money towards a product and that money being used for direct harm, then, like, yeah, if I buy a bad game just to experience it, to get, like, a clear idea of exactly how bad it is, like, that's fine. Like, oh, God. Jesus Christ. Scared the shit out of me. The other part of that is that, like, even if, like Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach was on, like, PlayStation Plus as a free game. So, like, I picked it up because I didn't have to pay for it. Who goes there? Are you the ones who broke the seal? Yeah, dog. Is there supposed to be sound here? Oh, there it is. Bigger is better. Ah, so much time lost. So much frolicking and feasting left undone. Meaning so I don't get the echo. The echo. We must make up for it, we must. Beginning by playing with you. Yeah, alright. Okay, the warrior has taken main tank. Go forth, warrior. Ah, there are effects on my screen. Okay, I gotta pay attention to my buttons. What? Oh, wet. Do I need to... Ah, okay. Whoop. Yeah, all right. I don't think we're actually in the forest. I think this might be an illusion. Oh. Oh, one of our dudes died. Huh? Oh, you were far too close to me, friend. I'm gonna say that's on you. It might be on me. But I'm the streamer, and I get to decide what the truth is. Does it matter what order we do these in the regular one? Actually, don't know. It's probably fine. I know there's an order that you do it in like the extreme raid or extreme trial. Stream trial? Extreme trial. No, don't do that. Bigger is better. Bigger do be better though. Oh, they are large. Whoop. Shit. Yeah, I probably should have been in a better spot than that. Okay, we done? We done? We good? Cool. Someone should probably use LB3, huh? I can't, I'm a tank. That's not gonna do anything. I mean, it'll do something, but it won't do the sort of thing we want. Ooh, what's gonna resolve first here? Okay. I'm gonna go like right here. I made a good decision. I'm a little far away from everything though. So that maybe not the best decision. Oop. But I'm not dead. And quite frankly, that's all we really need. Eep, 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 eep. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Somebody please use something great. Thank you. Not sure why it had to be a caster, but, you know, it's fine. And we're done.
We can play no more.
That's probably fine, right?
Wog. Alright, Guild, slurp it up. You earned it. Surely this won't have any negative repercussions. She's good at suck, right? Well, probably. Da 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 da. Yay, night. Na 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 na. Hold on. Everyone's really happy for me. Alright, let's get out of here. I didn't do any player commendations. I feel bad now. I could have definitely calmed at least one of those people. Anyway. Cutscene. Is this one voiced? I hope so.
You have freed our fallen king. Not that I expected any less, my Snayak. The dress, the crown, the scepter, the shoes. The time has come for these relics to serve their true purpose.
Ah, yeah. And what's that?
For they are not only keys to the castle, they are also blessings to be bestowed upon the new king. The way into the castle is opened when it is time to relieve the reigning monarch of the throne. And the brave soul who does the deed has the honor of taking their place.
I don't think I want to do that. I'm not really king material.
Should you ascend the throne, you will become one of us. Never again to live as men do.
That too. King Eigold sounds pretty cool. It does, but I'm not really king material.
My adorable sapling. My precious mortal.
You have... Well, I'm sorry, you got
Fey folk live
fucked up
forever.
collarbones.
Such is not your virtue. To strive for a dream you will never see. To sow seeds that others might one day taste the fruits of your garden. That is the beauty of your kind.
It's not... Okay, so... Sometimes pixies will just fall asleep and never wake up. Just putting that out there. We Fey folk live forever. It's just like... Sometimes y'all just fall asleep and don't wake up. So that's not... technically true? You gotta hold Feo Ol by the heels and swing her around to cut a bitch with those collarbones. It's true.
Burn bright and shine as only you can. These blessings, your lovely branch will accept in your stead.
Aight. Appreciate you, Feo Ol. I like saying that I totally know the Fairy King also. Just like me and the Fae King are besties. But also they get really mad when I don't beseech them properly. Oh, they so pretty. And look, you have a normal collarbone now.
Ilishla, Ilmek, Okbra.
God, this glow up is so good.
Now, Shall we attend to those unwise enough to trespass in our realm?
Oh, please do. Her fucking smug smile. Sorry, I mean they. Fucking Ranjit.
Confound
It's all
it.
good.
How did they get here so fast?
They walked. You know, same we did.
Damn these pixies and their tricks!
Hey, stop that.
7 hells?
Listen well. We come in pursuit of villains who have fled to this land.
Villains.
You know who and where they are. Now show yourselves and answer me before I lose my patience.
Oh, stop! It hurts! It hurts!
Enough! Lift the enchantment!
Minfilia, willful child. How many times must I come to collect you?
I won't return to Yulmore. And I won't let you hurt my friends.
You fucking tell him. Fuck that guy.
What is this stance? Where did you learn it?
She learned it from her
No oracle
dad.
I trained would make such an unseemly show of herself. Know your shame, gal. You're powerless. You have no life nor purpose, save that which our master sees fit to permit.
So why does Ranjit not just flash step and pick her up? Because he's not the dad who stepped up. He's just the stepdad. Yeah, get his ass.
Who are you to dictate her purpose? To lock her away and deny her a life?
Thank her. You might want to take a look at yourself. But we'll talk about that later. We'll talk
If
about
she
that
was
later.
powerless, it's because of you, you sanctimonious swine. But no longer.
Fool! Defiance only begets more suffering. It is through acceptance alone that one may find solace in this god's-forsaken world.
Sounds like bullshit, but okay.
Look, the sky.
Guess who just won the boss fight, bitch?
She's done it. The warrior of darkness has triumphed.
General? What are our orders? What do we do?
I'm scared of the dark.
We do what we came to do. Subdue this rabble and find the warrior of darkness. Forward, men! Take the villains captive!
Let's see how that works out for them.
Are you deaf? I said...
Those men are dead, by the way.
What? What's happening?
Oh.
Water? That wasn't there before.
Uh-oh. That man's dead. They're probably not long for this world. Those guys are dead. That man's dead. That man is dead.
What's the matter with you? Get a hold of yourselves, damn it!
What's the matter? Are you seeing what's happening, my guy? Uh-oh. Sup, fuckers?
General, they come in greater numbers. We must retreat.
Yeah, you should probably get out of here.
All who stand with a warrior of darkness shall face justice. My master demands it.
Get a hold of yourselves, mate. They are shrubs. He's trying to act all cool. He's trying to act all cool. But bitch is scared. He's scared of me, and he should be. Kick his ass. That's what I'd do. Stand your ground, it'll be funny. There's so many new Leafmen in the village. Honestly, if I look over and see a giant woman with monarch wings making eye contact while flying directly at me.
To become king in your stead, for all our sakes.
We are grateful for your time
Giant
and aid,
damn
Feodor,
fuck.
or should I say, your majesty.
Gone girl, I mean they.
It was the first night in recent memory. We all of us but wished to make the most of it. That's something you must remember about us Fae folk. Though our existence may be eternal, we exist only for the present.
Do you think Feoul had any control over, like, their form as Titania? Like, did they make the decision to have those hips? I'm asking the real questions. I'm asking the questions everyone else is afraid to ask.
We live in the here and now, paying no mind to futures that may or may not be.
Yeah, that's fair.
To wit, we are not driven as men are. We cannot fight for such causes as men do.
Does that mean you won't aid us against the Sin Eaters?
Pixies already have hips. Yeah, but I mean, like...
Not unless the mood takes us.
You see,
But
Titania?
if it was to repay a debt, well then, that's another matter. To take
Hast
back
thou
as
seen
much as
it?
is taken. To create as much as is destroyed. To give as much as is received. Such is the way of Ilmeg. By this law, we shall lend you our strength. In return for the beautiful sky you have restored to us.
Oh, I am seeing
In
them,
times
yeah.
of need, do not hesitate to call.
How nicely do I have to ask? I'll be sad to lose you.
Silly sapling. I shall remain at your side.
Oh,
Even should my body be in the castle, 'tis a simple thing to have a little part of me accompany you.
that's a weird thing to think about.
Treat them as you would your Isnefis.
In times of need, do not hesitate to call. G would be a shame if someone forgot at a critical moment. That would suck, wouldn't it? Oh, okay, bye everybody. On multiple occasions. Don't worry about it. Ugh. Ugh, my nose is all stuffy. I gotta end this stream. It's getting so late. I'm going to train harder. Having seen what you've achieved, it's the least I can do. Well done, my friend. You put me to shame, laying low with a light warden while I struggle to land a blow on a man old enough to be my great-grandsire. I love every NPC in Ilmeg. I love this zone. It's got my least favorite dungeon, unfortunately. But it's a good zone. It seems I was wrong about your friend. Had Feyaul not stepped in, you'd be frolicking with the fairies by now. I do also really like the Pixie Allied Society quest line. That's a good one. It was pure luck that we managed to hold the Umorans at bay long enough for you to succeed, but we have earned some good fortune. And while it is plain we've not seen the last of General Ranjit, I for one am glad to delay our reckoning with him a while longer. Ne'er for a moment did I doubt that you wouldst triumph over thy foe, yet the majesty of thine achievement delighteth me none the less. Night hath returned to Ilmeg, and we stand one step closer to delivering the first from its doom, and averting the 8th umbral calamity. 'Tis but a pity thou wert not present to see the Fey folk put the Umorans to flight. 'Twas a sight to raise the spirits, I do assure thee. Don't worry, I saw the cutscene. Ah, but what valuable allies they might prove, were the mood only to take them. Yeah, dog. The wheel turns. Alright. We're going to go ahead and call it there for the night. A good chunk of the stream was taken up by me complaining about Dark Phoenix, but we still made some good progress. We finished up Ilmeg, and it's time to move on to our next destination, whatever that may be. Oh, God. Let me think. I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. You can also follow me on Blue Sky and Tumblr at AcidXShark. That's AcidXShark. Which damn it. Almost. AcidXShark, AcidXShark, where I post all the streams as they happen. Or on YouTube at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams after they happen. Chat Blocker was done by Isaac, who you can find on Blue Sky at Knucklebone, KNUCKLEBONE. VTuber was done by Teva, who you can find on Blue Sky at Teva Meow, TEVAMEOW. With rigging done by V747, who you can find on Patreon at, that. Upcoming stream. I'm so tired. Tomorrow will either be Darksiders or that indie visual novel that I mentioned. I'm not sure yet. Tune in at that time to find out. I will have made the decision by then. Saturday, Star Wars, Force Unleashed, the second one. Next Wednesday, Shadow of Mordor. Next Thursday, Final Fantasy XIV. More Shadowbringers. I think that's gonna be it. We've been doing pretty good with keeping up with raids recently. So let me see if we got anybody. Kit, Beetlejuice, and Penelope are playing. Go ahead and hold on. Penny's playing Repo. She is. I know exactly nothing about that game. Well, no, that's not true. I know it's like another game in the vein of like Content Warning or Lethal Company. But other than that, all right. Raid. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Raid. Penelope, so stick around for that. Gotta make sure I spell it right. But yeah. Otherwise, I will see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care, everybody.